Yo, what is going on Twitch, YouTube, and the Horde? Happy Friday. Happy 2026. Happy Fail Night. Good to see you, beautiful people. Warthewise here. The hunt for the Unearthed Wand, aka Death's Web, continues. One item to go on the Hardcore Grail. Couldn't stream last week because we had some work trips, got a little busy. Not gonna be able to stream this weekend, so we wanted to make sure we could force in a stream tonight. It is TZ Pits right now. We're already 10 minutes in, so I'm gonna jump right into the stream. We're not gonna waste any time. As you guys come on in, you guys will see me working in the pits. All right, we are ready to rock. Zerker is ready to go. Let's start our clock and let's get the first run of the night underway. All right, here we go. Let's drop it down to P1. Get those elite snipes ready to go. All right. Pop, 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 pop. All right, let's do some works. Try to pop a D-Web. Let's also try to pop a Sir Rune or a Burr Rune, because that means we can roll our Infinity. We've been talking about that in the last streams. I am one Sir Rune away from getting my Infinity rolled. Obviously, a Burr Rune would get that done just the same. God, I love porking in the pits, man. It's just too much fun. Pop, pop. We did hork a Vexer in here at the end of the last stream for some of you that might recall as join in. That was a lot of fun. It's actually the first high rune I've porked. I had not had a lot of luck porking, actually, surprisingly, here on this guy yet. Take the Prime Bull ID that later. All right, let's get over to level 2. Yo, Father Soon. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. Happy Friday, brother. Is tonight the night? We'll never know, brother. I don't know when the night is the night. I mean, at this point, it's just, you know, it's going to come when it wants to, dude. I believe you said, wait, you said you're a Hawks fan, right? Is that correct? I believe you said Hawks, right? If so, huge game tomorrow night. Obviously, great win for my Bears as well. Cardiac kids, man. Going to be a big, big game Sunday night. As well as the Hawks and the Niners. Kind of why I wanted to try to fit in the stream tonight. I was feeling a little tired, but honestly, I was like, I definitely am watching the game this weekend, so I was like, there's no chance I'm streaming over watching the games. One, two, three, four. Maine is the Cardinals with Seattle. Okay, Seattle. Yeah, I thought you said something about Seattle. Maybe it wasn't you, but it must have been you. I felt like I remembered you saying you were a Hawks guy. Definitely could be, I suppose. Maybe I wasn't too crazy. Yeah, it's going to be a really good game, though, between two awesome teams. I mean, at this point, obviously, of the cycle, all remaining teams are definitely studs. So, should be a fun weekend, man. Divisional weekend. Where's the second elite down here? Okay, nothing. Yeah, so TZ pits right now, and then I think it's technically, where is it? It's an Act 5 after Eve, and then, or Crystalline, Frozen River, and then I think after that is technically City of the Damned and Plains, which is definitely not a terrible zone for Web, I would say. So I was probably going to get off by 10:30 latest tonight, since I started my stream actually almost like 30 to 45 minutes sooner than did, because the kids got down a little faster. So because we got up earlier, maybe I'll get off at 10 or 10:30, but it'll definitely be right around there. Not going to be too late of a stream, but still get enough grind time in there. Plus, all right, that primal. Yep. All right, we got an elite turn. Okay, pop. Let's work our way back down. Good old amp. Started a YouTube channel, been uploading sim racing. Nice, dude. That's dope. Sounds fun. Dude, anything that brings you joy, man. That's what I always say, brother. It's all about the joy. Getting kind of wrecked here on the double spawns down here. Not happening. Yo, Smalps, it's good, brother. What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy 2026. I don't think I had a chance to talk to you this year yet. Oh god. Fucking archers amped. That's the worst. And I have cure on, and that does not seem to be really helping me here. Say, good lord, dude. You have that many archers and you're amped. Good time. Still have TM on the list. Maybe 26 will be the year. Well, that makes 2 of us, man. 26 hopefully is the year for both of us, my man. That'd be nice. Little Smalps War inclusion here. The story to rule them all. Smalps and War the Wise, man. Bringing it home. Let's go. Yeah, I think you know about Moonbeast Productions. Obviously, we've talked about it before. There's some fun stuff coming. So I'm really hoping that somehow I find this sooner rather than later, because if that gets kind of moving again very soon, I feel like I'm going to definitely be wanting to focus over there as expected. And so definitely want to wrap this up sooner rather than later if possible. Plus also work is just getting crazy for me. Top of the year, always a lot of travel, a lot of things coming up. So team's growing, getting bigger. Complexity's growing, so always going to try to grind as much as possible, but I do think that, things will, continue to slow down, here and there. So definitely knock this thing out, man. That'd be a plus. Be a plus. Yeah, so it's TZ Pits right now. I think it's Crystalline after, which is meh. And then after that, it is Plains and City, which I would be tempted to run. But I'm either going to get off at 10 or I will run that for like 30 minutes and then get off. So we shall see. Maybe then in between of this, I guess maybe run some Pindles. Not really sure what I'm thinking quite yet, so we'll see. What's up, Biv? Welcome in, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even care about the jewel at this point. So hit or miss on picking up jewels at this point, man. You just pick it up to be disappointed, or it's something decent and then it just sits there and rots with no usage. Unless Biv was here lurking and he just wasn't talking. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Oh yeah, we are closing in on 86. Nice. Multi-shot. Always a good time. One, two. How many blue unearthed wands? None, dude. I haven't seen another unearthed wand in at least 50 hours, dude. Pretty sure I'm not even exaggerating that number. It's probably been about 50 hours, maybe even longer, since I've seen even a white or a magic, to my knowledge. Actually, maybe not 50 hours, maybe like 30 to 40, but it's definitely been some time since we've seen the last one. But the GIF, the new meme, if you will, that Corgi shared in the Discord was incredible. Corgi always does great work to troll me. And it was a great trolling indeed. I liked it. Very funny. It's just Sunder. Fork and a Sunday. No lead on the turn. Okay. Usually there's a spawn there. I didn't want to have to go too far north since I don't teleport. All right, all right, all right. Whew. I know, I was going to make a little counter on the screen. I feel like we talked about it one stream where I could kind of do how many unearths we've seen. So we're kind of counting the number of bases. But honestly, it's so hard to know exactly where I am, and I can't recall exactly the prior number, so I really wouldn't be able to give an accurate assessment at this point. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. Yeah, so we got on the stream right at 8:10, so we weren't on here right at 8 o'clock, so I guess I could just keep running pits. I could also get on the Nova, run some pits, and then after pits, we'll probably do a little bit of Pindle, because need to at this point for target farming purposes. Could throw some Thresh in there, I guess, with the Din. But the Din is really what we would ultimately run as it relates to City of the Damned and Plains of Despair. So if that's the case, I'd rather kind of save the Din then for the last of the stream. So keep it dynamic here on the stream. Horky hork, brother. Oh, oi, 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 oi. Oh. Or we're just gonna go a full pit stream for 2.5 hours. I love the pits, man. No, it's a crowd favorite, but I love the pits, dude. So spicy, cleanses your butt cheeks. Little butthole pucker, as Memnock would say when he comes in. If he's gonna be here tonight, we'll see. Always love seeing Mem. Right there. I thought that was a different color. You get out of here. Pretty sure Mim told me at the end of the last stream that he was still running the 1,000 biddies for IST Plus. But he did pay up for that Vex rune we hoarded. He did drop 1,000 bits on the stream. So if he comes in tonight and we do find an IST Plus, I believe he's going to drop another 1,000 biddies. Bits on bits on bits. And selfishly, I do want that Sir Rune or Burr. Once we get that, the infinity's made. It opens things up for the Sork, opens things up especially for the jabs on more than anything. So that's where I'm going to start to get really excited. Rakanishi. On Hork. Let's Hork to victory. Come on now. I'm off work again until February Disney time starting Wednesday. Nice. How's the little one hanging in? I have been keeping more and more rolls because I have wanted to do a little bit more crafting. That's the one thing I wish I did more in this Grail was crafting. There was a couple Grail craft streams, as you guys might recall. But I definitely need a couple more mats for a few things. So I feel like if I was going to go the self-wheeled Nova sort, which you guys know we made the video on, I would need another Fortitude to go that route for hardcore if I played that build. But I do think I have 2 extra Soges, so if that's the case, there's probably a good chance that I would just go the Soge Viper build. But that does require a 210 Ami. I believe I do have a decent 10 sword game, but I wouldn't mind actually rolling or crafting a couple. I gotta go take a look at my mules. Yo, Romo, what's good, man? Been a minute. Happy Friday, big dog. Now. Oh, yes. Definitely happy Friday. I knew that this had to be my stream this week because I'm definitely going to be watching the games the next 2 days at night. So there was no chance I was streaming Saturday. No chance I was streaming Sunday. So because I was traveling all last week for work. Sorry, I traveled this week for work, but then last week just got slammed. I was like, yeah, I got to get a stream in tonight. It's just got to happen. Even if it's 2 hours. You ain't dropping items. You ain't slaying demons, as Kron would say. Getting ready for bed because you got work. Ooh. Early bird gets the worm grind, brother. Respect. Well, thanks for hanging out with the Horde, man. Ooh. What the? Oh. Champ archers on amp. That's why I was like, what is hitting me so hard behind me? Not see anything, but they blended in there for a second. Some water. Yes, big games, especially for my Bears. Bear down. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Oh, hello. Hiding here in the corner. Yeah, I forget what day it was this week where I looked and there was one an Andy and an MF back to back, but it was like right smack in the middle of the workday, and I've been so busy. I was like, yeah, there's no chance I'm hitting this. Sometimes I'll take a little quick mental break from work, do a Discord stream. Even if it's like 20, 30 minutes. Just kind of reset, clear the mind. But yeah, no dice on those this week. Could not take advantage of any zones over the last 2 weeks. Well, I haven't streamed the last 2 weeks, so that means I haven't played the last 2 weeks. So, yeah. People forget, man. I only really play twice a week, if that, and I'm only playing really when I'm streaming. So, yep, that's about it. Dude, we've Diablo can't drop a web. He's got to be TZ'd. And we just ran a TZ chaos like on the last stream, dude. The last couple chaoses we've run TZ'd. Unfortunately, just yeah, he doesn't want to drop it. He hasn't been dropping anything good actually. The last like 2 or even like the last 3 to 4 TZ chaos, and we're putting him up to P5 on the seal pop. And man, he just does not drop, dude. He refuses to drop anything, not even let alone an Unearthed Wand. We haven't really seen any good drops from him the last couple cycles. Someone in the D2 forum said there would be a new class in D2 that the new class would join the... Diablo's never dropped anything good for me. I know, it's the D2 superstition in you. Yo, what's up, BDR? These are, it's a mod pack available in my Discord. It's a combination of a couple things, but again, it's all mainly like loot filter, QOL, quality of life stuff. So some of it is custom to stuff we made, specifically more on the rune highlights. So high rune, mid rune drops, and sound effects on the rune drops. But the other stuff is mostly just pulled from Nexus mods, and then we basically just you know, curated, you know, our own kind of pack and version. And then I've showed this a couple times on stream. Some people ask that question, but just give me a sec. This is really fun part of it, which is Ancient Grimoire. So you got all your rune words here, all the rune formulas, every Ariat Summit recipe known to man, all the crafting, all the ranges, obviously the core breakpoints. So we have FCR, we have FHR, and then I think we have, what is it, faster block rate? I forget what was, yeah, faster block rate. There are certain things that like we didn't add in here, but there's a lot of good stuff in there, which is nice. So this is called AG or Ancient Grimoire. Video on that on my YouTube channel. You can download this separately if you didn't want the mod pack, but this comes as part of the mod pack. So if you like my mod pack, then you're going to get HG with it. But we do give different options to people. We kind of created a couple different mod pack options because everybody's got a slightly different preference. And Viv, thank you for dropping that link, homie. I saw that. You're on the game, dropping likes, dropping Discord links, man. It's so funny. Submission hasn't been able to join streams lately, but Submission, I'm telling you, is the like gentleman. Every time he joins my YouTube stream, he's like, guys, why is there only 5 likes? Why is there only 10 likes? Come on, guys, pick it up, pick it up. He's my like master, bro. Yeah. Submission's good people, man. I know we haven't been able to see him as frequently on streams or in the Discord, but when he's around, man, we like catching up. Come on. Unearthed, unearthed, one of us. Unearthed, one of us. Ah. All right. Boots. And no dice. Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they see the mods, they assume that it might be like reimagined, remodded or something else. But nope, it's vanilla core D2R. No special customization. Just good old loot filters and some other basic quality of life stuff that we like. Let's see, where's Blessed Aim? There we go. No, so actually, speaking of snow, so the day that I got back from my trip, it actually delayed me. So I ended up getting late out where I was coming from, and then it took me forever to get to a gate once we landed. I was basically sitting on the tarmac, surprise, surprise, at O'Hare, and then it took us a while to get to the gate. So yeah, all the snow and ice. So and then we got a little bit tonight into this morning too. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, wait, what? I thought it was just supposed to be a little rain or sleet. So we got another like ½ inch or an inch today, and then my wife said it was 1.5 inches on Wednesday night or whatever. So, yep, I got the tail end. I don't know how much you guys got. We only got about 1.5 inches on Wednesday, and then maybe a ½ inch or an inch this morning. So, you know, something you could definitely play with. I know. It's definitely bad timing for me getting back with O'Hare in the airports. O'Hare is terrible with snow. Especially all the de-icing stuff that they have to do. All right, 36 minutes into TZ pits with 4 to go. So since the TZs aren't anything electric tonight or overly exciting, probably going to do a little Pindle. And I guess kind of decide from there. See how we're feeling with Pindle. Could always throw in some fresh socket with the den. Man, a lot of juice. A lot of juice. Well, I do hope that Smalps and I can give ourselves some good, positive optimism and energy. Hopefully he gets his TM. Hopefully I get my web. Call it a day. Sign, seal, deliver. Close the chapter. Put it in the library. To be seen again later. This is our year, bro. This is our year, man. Hey, man. It was Sweet Phil's year last year. So, must be our year now. It's our turn, man. It's our turn. Got married in 2019, left for honeymoon in Hawaii, came back to Polar Vortex. Ooh, man. I mean, dude, we pretty much have a vortex coming in because this weekend for the Bears game, there's like a mini decel, dude. It's going to be freezing Sunday night and Monday for MLK is going to be wicked cold, dude. Oh, nice. We're getting some really nice XP. If you notice, the XP bar is moving really nicely, so we're 86 momentarily. We might actually, we might ding. If we, let's see, what do we got left? 20 minutes? Yeah, we might ding. But, I mean, I'm going to also be doing some Pindle a little bit, so, obviously he's monster level 86, got some decent XP there, but we'll see if, can't get the ding done here. Get lucky. Oh, God, I hate the double compacts, dude. Gotta pull them out. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. What, you were doing DFC with Cooley, or what? There's an elite there. I didn't see him. Ah, Grimwand. Dude, I feel like I've been Fort Knox this season, and I've not gotten sick. I didn't get the flu shot last year because of a shoulder issue. I didn't want to get in the arm, and then we did the nasal things tonight, man, where you get them delivered to your home. And honestly, I was debating to even fucking take it because I've been feeling so well. My body was like a temple, and I swear, man, like my throat, my like nose, been like scratchy, itchy, and I'm like, God damn, bro, why did I take that? I should have just held true, stayed strong. Oh God. Ooh. Yeah, that is not a fun pack. Yo, Rave, stop coming into the stream. What's good, fellas? Twitch and YouTube coming in hot. Happy Friday to you, Stoff. Did I get the web yet? Hell no, bro. Do you see the screen? What do you think that countdown's for, brother? Nah, I didn't get the web, dude. Oh, sorry, I missed what you guys said. Smaps joined. Hat in the ring. Nice, dude. Taking names. Good shit. What did you play? What character? Barb? Or did you go something else? Or did you go Zealer, or what were you doing? Yeah, I didn't really play the last 2 weeks at all, so just catching up on playtime, Grail grind time. Ooh, Fury. Nice. What weapon did you use? Grief, I assume? Or was that not included? Is that like banned? Two-hand Reaver? What'd you go? A little bit of low action for the Deadly Strike. I don't know what restrictions are potentially there for DFC. Yeah, Grief is typically banned at... Used Eth Stone Crusher. Nice. I dig it. God. Multiple elites here. All champs. 2, 3... Make sure we didn't miss anything juicy. No dice. Well, I wasn't even thinking about it, but I guess with like January, obviously here in February right around the corner, I know like the rumor, air quote, has that the announcement or whatever is coming is supposed to be February as far as changes to D2R. So I guess time will tell. But I mean, the season I think is supposed to be announced before. So I feel like if you're gonna announce a change, I would imagine you would obviously want to do that hand in hand with the season, or if there would be a PTR, etc. So I don't know. I guess we'll just hold on to the copium and see what comes either this month or next month. As far as announcements go. I know all about Soul Crushers. Yes, I absolutely know about Soul Crushers. Ooh, nice. Fire 11. It's keepable. We will gladly slot that little bad boy in somewhere. All right. Fire, thank you. Ooh. Ah. All right, gentlemen, ladies, Horde, 8:43, 17 minutes to go on TZ Pits. We're going to shift into Pindle, like I said, hereafter. Probably do a little bit on the Sorceress as well. We can throw some Thresh Sockets in there. We'll kind of rotate it up a little bit. What's up? Did I ever find an Stone Crusher? Ooh, that's a good question, Smalps. You know what? I don't think I did, actually, but I'll say this. So in the beginning, you know, you get in the habit of not necessarily picking up certain items. Like, especially me for Eth items sometimes, if I had already found them, I wasn't necessarily picking it up. I think I was basically just being a little lazy about it, where I was like, you know, I'm not going to pick this up. I already have it. So I think there were definitely times where I think I did drop Eth items that I probably should have kept just to see how I would be doing on an Eth Grail. But there were a lot of things that I unfortunately didn't pick up or keep. So yeah, I think there's probably a lot of Eths, honestly, over the Grail that I know for a fact that I have dropped multiple Eths that I didn't decide to keep. But looking back, hindsight 2020, if I did this again, I would keep the Eths. Because when you look back when it's all said and done, and if you toggle my tracker to Eth only, well, obviously it would let me know how many items I was missing. So I wish I did it, but I didn't. That's okay. I could probably do a quick scan on my mules and see, but offhand, I'm going to say no. But to be fair, I did have 19 Stone Crushers because I found the Schaefer's in the 20th. I have 19 Stone Crushers. So it is possible that one of them is F, actually. So maybe I can't rule that out. We'll see. Wonder which dev was like, yeah, we got to make Shaco pay to scream. Oh, no, no, stop it. We just horked that. Oh, wow. Wow, dude. Oh, pretty sure that was a hork. Oh, what's my MF? 414 too. Son of a gun, dude. Mother of God. Smalps is savage. He's pulling at my heartstrings right now. Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot of this so I can send it to the Horde. After this run, I'll go post it in the Discord. I really want to go back and look at the clip because I think that was a Horde. I guess it's possible it was on the Zerk, but I think it was the Horde. Almost nearly certain of it, actually. There he is. He's up there. All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to go post this in the Discord real quick. All right. Kind of means the seed is promising, no? I mean, if you believe that the seed has practical or atomic alignment to seed influence or base check influence, that's kind of been disproven by the reverse engineered code from Frozen Keep. But the superstition in you, and I'm kind of that superstition type that believes that a seed does have influence. It's just unknown. That's just my belief. But that's the fun kind of cognitive bias of seeds. And are they tied to more persistence of base check drops? So, but yes, if I go based on what I believe, it's like, sure, like, you know, seen a drop where you've seen bases consistently, then sure, you can tell yourself and make the argument that the seed is positive. So, yeah, needless to say, it's much harder to reset a seed when you see the base that you need. That happened to me all the time, dude. When I was seeing legendary mallets, when I was hunting the Schaefers, I would see legendary mallets, and I'm like, there's no effing way I'm resetting this seed. You know, purely based on the frequency by which I was seeing them. But in the end of the day, that was just really RNG, right? I mean, but, you know, again, it's sometimes it's hard to let go of that. And I was surprised none of you reacted. Maybe you guys have a little latency on stream, and I'm sitting there like, no effing way. Bang. Fucking. Somebody's got to go back and look at that and tell me if it was a hork. I believe I horked it. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm very certain that was a hork. Oh man. If you guys are in the Discord, he's an artist. His name's Corgi. He actually made an incredible new unearthed meme. It's quite funny, actually. It's in the Discord. He shared it. He made it last night. It's very fitting based on what just happened, because when Biv joined the stream, he was like, "Hey, War, any come on, dude." Speaking of Ghost Wand, he was like, hey, any blue unearths? And I was like, nah, dude, we haven't seen that in a minute. And then basically, what, 15, 20 minutes later, boom. What's up, Luke? This is a mod pack that's available in my Discord. It's a combination of a couple things on Nexus mods and some of my own custom stuff. It's all kind of loot filter, a couple other quality of life things, a couple, like I said, custom things we built and rolled out. But you can get access to this and a few different options on my Discord. But 100% safe offline, as you would expect, because all these are for offline. And I always get the question, you know, have you used these online? The answer is yes. I've actually been using these for like well over 18 months online at this point. A lot of my crew uses the same ones online, and no one's had any issues because at the end of the day, it's just a database visual mod. It's not injecting any custom code or changes in that way. But, you know, you always got to operate at your own risk. Like, I'm never going to personally rep and warrant what could or could not happen, right? So it's really up to you. Oh, nice. As I said, we were going to get the ding. I was pretty confident. There we go. Level 86 on the bar. Bang, bang. Right, nice. All right, let's get these points in here. Okay, yeah, I pretty much have been going to AR because I've been wanting those to get up, and I think I still have a point into Howl, right? Yeah. So I feel like... I mean, I always like going to battle orders too, but got to max out Hull. Yeah, what's up, Luke? All good, man. Well, welcome in. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's a really cool feature, man. You can see these little ticks down here. You'll notice that the mercenaries look different. You'll see all these values here. These are area levels. So Cold Plains 2 means in normal, it's area level 2, 36 in Nightmare, 68 in Hell. We have a lot of different kind of, you can kind of see this, the beam, right? There's a lot of kind of loot filter stuff. There's the custom high rune sounds. You can hear the sounds. The beams as well. Then there's also, they look a little bit different for, you'll notice the sound difference. Obviously, it helps with the item limit. That's the custom stuff that we built that is not on Nexus mods. That's our own. So, like I said, a lot of people like our mod pack for the runes specifically. So, they tend to come to my Discord to download it for that reason. And, you know, made them publicly available. I mean, there's a lot of other things in here too, but just kind of quickly showing off a couple fun little ones. Those are usually a highly coveted feature because the 32 display item limit is a pain in the ass. And as you know, if you've been an experienced D2 player, how many mid or high runes have been missed? Probably quite a bit, because you have to do this to zoom in order to actually see the drops appropriately in the clusterfuck that is the ground and item limit restriction. So love that feature of the mod pack that we rolled out. And you can actually, we gave you a way to actually customize the sound just with a custom FLAC file. So if you didn't like the sound that we use by default, you guys can actually do your own custom sounds, which is cool. Come on. All right, 5 minutes left in TP pit. Time to get over to Pindle. Oh, you know what? I didn't put in my allocation points. Going to AR. I want to get my AR up as much as possible. Crit faster. Smalps, if you're still here, have you seen a lot of Unearthed Wands? Just curious offhand if you feel like you've seen quite a bit, or if they're kind of very, I mean, obviously they're rare, known and a given, but curious if you have better luck than I in terms of just even seeing white or magic or rare bases in general. All right, this is probably going to be the last pit run this week. Would love to see the data on high runes dropped and never picked up. I know, man. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be really funny if they actually were able to ever keep track of those analytics, but it'd be nearly impossible, probably. I run with little to zero MF, so I'm looking for bases. Yeah, fair. Fair. But yeah, I mean, obviously, the wand tables roll last, and obviously it's in the rarest of wands to roll, so it's not surprising. I mean, pretty sure Barricade never finished his Grail, and I know for a fact that Death's Web was his final one, too, and obviously he went over to D4, and then he's been heavily playing PoE as of late, so I'm sure he'll come back at some point to finish his D2 Grail if he's ever interested, but I'm pretty certain he still had Web left, just like myself. Come on. Oh god, more chat. What bases are you hunting for at the moment? Time is at 8:57. Found 2D webs, one nearly perfect, one really trash. And I think Biv told me Sweet Phil found 3 webs. Is that right, Biv? I believe. Remember something about 3 webs from Phil. All right, we got enough room to get 1 or 2 more elites. It's 8:58. We'll see if we can catch one right here. We'll see if we can catch 1 or 2. Get over to Paul. You're on your ladder character looking for a +3 Fury base elite belt. Okay, nice. Metamorphosis for the buffs, I'm guessing. Yo, Shadow! What's good, brother? Welcome in. Thank you for that resub. 16 months. Heyo. Shadow, did you see what I posted in Diablo 2? Did you see what we did about 15 minutes ago? And the pain in my eyes, if you go back and watch the clip. Yep. Go look. Go look at the picture that I posted. We're pretty sure I horked it. I didn't go back to confirm yet because nobody clipped it, but yeah, brutal, bro. Absolutely brutal. Yep. Yep. No is correct. All right, we got to get to level 2 and spawn these guys before it switches. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Psst. I either horked or zerked an Unearthed Wand magic about 10 minutes ago on the stream. And I literally have not seen an Unearthed base in probably 30 to 40 hours. And I said I wanted to finish it with a hork too, and we had the opportunity right there. Yeah, if you go back and look in the stream about 10 minutes or so ago, it was right around there. I believe it was about 10 minutes ago. Uh-oh. I know what reply you definitely did. You're fucking with me with Corgi's new meme, aren't you? Here, actually, wait. Shadow, if I go over to full screen right now, remember, because I let you post GIFs, can you download it and put it on a link so when I go to my full screen, everybody here on stream can see? Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, guys. We're going to take a quick little break here. I'm going to pause the clock momentarily. So Shadow, as one of my mods, has permissions to post on the chat. So let's wait for him to get it. So you can embed some URLs and some funny GIFs and memes. So our friend Corgi, who made the Schaefer's meme, there's 2 Schaefer's memes, actually, that he made when it took me forever to find it. He now has made a Death's Web meme of me on the Grail. Quite impressive work. There we go. Happy face. Oh, no, RNG. Not a quality check. Actually, a quality check to magic. Precisely what just happened to me. Well played, Shadow. Well played, Shadow and Corgi. It's actually quite funny. Very, very funny. man, that's funny. All right, guys, let's get back. All right, let's do some Pindles now that we shared the glory of the URL. All right, back over. Let's resume the clock. Yeah, we definitely need to sign into the RNG server, that's for sure. All right, guys, let's do some Pindles because I'm pretty sure it is what it is. Crystalline Passage, right? Yeah, not really eager or excited to run Crystalline or Frozen Rill. I really don't give a shit about that. So let's do some Pindle Horks, see where this goes. We can also switch it up for a little bit if we want, and we can also then get on the Nova Sork as well. We can do some Nova pits. We can do some Pindle pits. We can do some Thrush Socket runs if we want. Yo, Admiral Bone to Pick, what's good? Thank you for that follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the Horde. Happy Friday. Happy Grail Night. Happy 2026. 1, 2, 3. On Pindle, let's go. Monarch. You love you some Grail action. You love some hardcore Grail action, especially, bro. Yeah, as you can see up in the corner, we have one item to go. That is Death's Web. 572 hours into this hardcore Grail. We are right on the 1 yard line, man. We are right on the 1 yard line. We've been here for a while, but we're almost there. Closing in. We're definitely closing in, Shadow. Ah, Bone Wand. Dude, I can't believe we just dropped that magic on Earth, dude. The game just wanted to haunt my dreams with that one, dude. Corgi, if and when he sees that unearthed wand drop, when he wakes up or whenever he sees it, he's gonna absolutely love that. Yep, I was to start the stream. Admiral saw Biv over on YouTube asked me, when's the last time that I've seen an unearthed magic or anything drop? And I'm like, oh, it's been ages, 30, 40, 50 hours, pretty sure. And of course, bang, 20, 30 minutes into the stream. There you go. What's up, Raved? Found an ohm from kicking a barrel once. Do you think it was because during an Uber run it had a higher chance to happen? Wait. You kicked a barrel in Tristram? And the ohm dropped from a barrel in Trist? Is that what you're saying? If so, I think that's just RNG, dude. I mean, unbeknownst to me, I don't know why rune drops would be any different in Uber experience. I don't think there's anything special about that, but hey, man, not many people probably kick those doing a torch run, so maybe it was meant to be, man. Maybe we got to kick more barrels while doing Ubers. Superstitiously. Subjectively, yes. God. Really, guys? Drop a D-Web fairly early into your Grail. The last two were Tyraels and Wisp. Are you done with a Grail? It sounds like you're talking in the past tense. Yeah, it was crazy lucky. Just thought it'd have some wisdom on it. Now, I mean, again, that is a little bit of an esoteric question, so I'm not sure, Raved. I do not believe there would be any rhyme or reason while high rune drops would be higher in an Uber. My guess is no. I think it was just you had the luck of the guides. You were on the RNG server, as I say on these streams. Yep, finisher and back in 2022 pre-TZ zone. So many pit runs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously TZ's dramatically shortened the time duration for sure. I mean, most people are running that for 500 to 2,000 hours, if not more, in old LOD days. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not discounting my achievement because I am playing hardcore, not softcore, but yeah, I mean, it's a whole other ball game to complete a Grail in LOD, bro. It's a different threshold of patience. Absolutely need to be patient for that type of grind. You gotta have an immense amount of determination. So yeah, because we have only D-Web left, You're talking about target farming, super uniques, Pindle, Snapship, Thresh Socket, obviously Pits and Horking, any kind of TZ, generally good rotation right now. We're doing everything above and beyond. So obviously, we're doing all the zones that we can do at this point. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing this game for, about 20 years, like many of us. We've been playing D2 that long, and I was a softcore player for most of it. And then about 10 years ago, I finally made the switch over to hardcore. So I've done nothing but hardcore the last 10 years. So I figured, hey, this is my first time ever doing a Grail. And I figured, you know what, after patch 2.7, when things slowed down, that's kind of where I started my Grail, because I just wanted something to keep me engaged. And I said, fuck it, if I'm going to do it, I'm doing it hardcore, going all the way. So, yeah, we've had 3 deaths on this Grail. So, each death, oops, worked spiderweb. Each death, you had to remove items that obviously weren't muled. And if you had duplicates, you were okay, obviously, because then you were covered there. So I lost 12 items the first death. I lost 5 items the second death. I lost the SOJ and the Annie on the third. That was a fucking dick punch right there, because I do the physical versus found. So I had to get another I had to get 2 SOJs, because I had to get an SOJ to get the Annie, which means I sacrificed my SOJ for the Annie, so I no longer had a physical SOJ. So it took me a while to kind of get those SOJs, go get the Annies again. But now we have like 4 or 5 Annies. I think I still have 2 extra Sojas or 3 extra Sojas. We kind of went on a little bit of a heater for a while where I was finding a bunch of Sojas, so that was really nice. Because we are a Sur or a Burr rune away from rolling my first Infinity on this Grail. So if that's the case, I probably would go self-wheeled Nova, but I would also interchangeably use it on the Javzon. In which case, I might just rock the 2 SOJs and ball the fuck out if that's the case. So I'm either going to get off at 10 or I'm going to stream to 10:30 Central, because at 10 o'clock it is City of Damn and Plains of Despair, and I haven't really run those as a TZ lately, so I figured I might even just do 30 minutes on the Hammerden. We can just kind of run that real quick, and then that's probably when I'll sign off. So it's not going to be too late of a stream tonight. Ooh, 2 to War Cries, 2 to Battle Orders. Almost a +5/6. Nice. Hell Slayer Decapitator. It's cool. Roma, you still here with us, brother? Actually, Roma did say he had work at 7 a.m. So, possible he dipped out to get some sleep. Would not blame him for that. We have been all barbed tonight so far on this hour stream. So we can definitely get on the Nova for a little bit. Like I said, the Din I'm going to save for the tail end of the stream. I think for when City is TZ'd. But we can run the Nova here a little bit for Pindle. We can also bring her back into pits. I can do Thresh Socket as well. But Thresh Socket I'll probably actually do with the Hammerden. Quite fast. Got a decent seed map too on Thresh Socket. You guys know I like going to run Snapship, but obviously far more dangerous going down there to Icy Cellar. But I do like the Sparkly down there for the high rune potential, knowing that we are searching for a Sur and or a Burr. So obviously would not be upset if we got a high rune. Or I could go do some brief LK runs. You guys know that I don't like doing those too much on streams, but worst case, I can do some double campfire LKs for about 10 minutes to see if we get. I don't think you guys will mind, because everybody loves to get excited for a high rune pop. So, who doesn't want to see a high rune? Come on now. Come on, Pendle. Scare boots. All right. Shadow, you excited for Moon Beast, brother? Moon Beast is upon us. Should be hearing stuff soon. Let's go. Yeah, that's the one nice thing with HORDE is you get the double dip with Pindle, obviously. I do like doing my Nova on Pindle, but I just feel like you slam really quickly, get in and out. Not that horking isn't fast either, but obviously it takes a bit longer as far as, well, in this case, no teleport. Come on. To come down too. Finally, first ring of the night. We have not seen any rare rings or anything tonight. Quiet on the jewelry front. Check next game. See what we got here. Dual Leech, but all other mods are trash. Go. My third to last item was Tyrael's, which I found at 465 hours. I have the full clip of it in a short over on my YouTube channel. My second to last item was surprisingly Schaefer's, dude. Everybody thought that was going to be my final item. It took me 20 legendary mallets to ID the Schaefer, so I have 19 Stone Crushers. Absolutely outrageous. It almost became a meme on my Grail, like, or instead of Stone Crushers, we call them Soul Crushers. So we finally got that around, I think, 500 hours. So it's been 72 hours now hunting for the web since the final items. Yep, we've been grinding out, man. Not seeing too many unearthed wands, but, you know, obviously we saw one tonight, that's for sure. So, yep, man. That's the last three. That's the last three. The Zod rune I got around 56% of the way through. We actually found the Zod really early. We found it in Stony Tomb level 2 off of an elite. That thing was super surprising. I never expected to find the Zod so fast. That was a treat, dude. Fucking crazy. What'd you say? Took him 500 hours to find him in alts. Indeed. Indeed. Baldman alts, man. Don't sleep on the Baldman alts, Braved. How's the Balrog? No Cruel, no Fools, not Eth, trash boots. My god, that's awful. Garbanzo beans. Come on, Pennell. Come get some. Get the smoke. Come get the smoke. All right, so let's ID the set Ami. Let's see the Sun Spirit. Health. Methods. You wand. Pulled from the wand table. All right, guys, after this, I'm going to go do some quick LKs. Let's just switch it up, take a little quick break from the horking, and keep the stream fun, differentiated, custom, unique. We'll get back to it. Hey, IK Blade, nice. All right, let's do some quick double campfire LK pops. Let's go to Plague. Let's throttle this up to P7 real quick. Again, we're not going to do these very long, guys, but I do need Sur and Burr rune to make my infinity. So let's see if we can't get lucky. Let's get lucky. I have the keys. How many do I have? 2 of 12. Okay, we got to get the keys. Keys from I'll
What do you need?
all right. Well, campfire time. Let's go. Oh, Raved, I'll have to give that back to you. I can't play Spotify in these streams because I'm when you multi-stream, you can't easily do Spotify because you'll get copyrighted on YouTube. That's why I don't do Spotify anymore when I'm back to multi-streaming. Do royalty free, just easier. But all good, man. I'll return the points so you don't lose them. What's up, Admiral? What started you on the journey? Oh, I think you missed it when I said it earlier. So, I mean, I basically got bored with the game after patch 2.7 because that's pretty much what kicked off maintenance mode, right? I mean, that was pretty much the last big final patch. So, yeah, I started it basically around patch 2.7 because I love the game and I just wanted to stay engaged. I had never done a Grail in 20 years of this game. So, for me, that was really just that simple. That was the catalyst for me. Yo, Coach, what's up, brother? Coach, I don't know if you saw the Discord. We horked an Unearthed Wand. Unfortunately, it was magic. Straight nut kick, brother. Coach is down to one item left on his Grail, the Zod Rune. Coach is also very close on his Grail. He's searching for the Zod. The High Rune. What about you, Admiral? What was your kind of genesis for your Grail? Is something you kind of thought of one day, or you kind of knew you wanted to do it, or what was kind of the forcing function for you? Yeah, the worst part, Coach, about the wand is I literally have not seen an Unearthed Wand in hours and hours and hours, and that was the first one we've seen, and bang. Honestly, though, I take a more positive kind of glass half full versus half empty. The fact that we found the Unearthed Wand and it was magic gives me hope, gives me confidence and further determination to complete this thing, right? I would rather honestly see a white, a magic, or a rare than not see it at all. I genuinely believe, I really do believe that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd rather see it, yeah, because it gets me engaged, whether you want to call it, you know, angry, you know, perturbed, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Got here. Oh God, I forgot we found this in the not Hort. God, I LK'd this. My God, that thing is beautiful. I gotta get that out of the stash. We gotta get that over to the den. What's up? They sent everyone home during COVID in 2020. Something else. Yeah, dude, Admiral. Shadow, when did I find this? I think I was doing LK pops like a week ago. I honestly totally forgot that I found this. That's how long it's been since I played. I've been like traveling for work and busy, so I got to get this over to the Hammered Inn. We'll put that bad boy there. We'll get that over to the Hammered Inn. That's another 2. That was just me flexing right there, brother. Nice little flex. I have not been in the mood to pick up jewels tonight. Just trying to move very efficiently. Kind of been avoiding certain things. So the Sur or a Burr rune will make the infinity. So for those tuning in just now, that's why we're doing some quick LKs. Don't worry, I ain't gonna sit here for the next hour and do LKs. That's not what we do here on War Streams. We are just switching it up. We've been on the Barb for the first part of this stream, so just wanted some quick little break here. Some LK pops. Have some fun. don't know what I'm gonna do about that Zod. I think at this stage it drops when it drops. Yeah, I mean, I would agree, dude. I mean, definitely can't force a Zod to drop. I mean, I would definitely focus on Act 5. Like, I would definitely do some sparkly chest runs, 100%. So, like, do as many sparkly runs as you can. That's just my advice. I think it'll definitely put you in a good position there. I don't know, man. I actually really like Obsession, the new competitor to Mang songs. So I might roll an Obsession before rolling a Botted, honestly. Or if you have like a ridiculous Eth item that's like perfect or something you want to up and hole punch or put a Zod in. Yeah, cows can be a little boring. But yeah, I mean, obviously, look, you gotta go ghost busting. You gotta go to cows. Or I would do, like I said, sparkly Act 5 runs would be my advice. That's where I would probably do it. All right, guys, we'll just do a couple more of these, and then we'll get back to the grind. Maybe we'll stay on her for a little bit. We'll do some slams either in pits, or we'll do a little bit of Pindle with her. Maybe we'll get on the Hammered in, and we'll do some quick Yara. We'll check that. Nice. Bahamut's. Whew. Yeah, I found the energy tonight because I was definitely debating. I was this close to not getting on, but I knew if I didn't get on tonight, I'm watching the game tomorrow night and I'm watching the Bears game Sunday night. I wasn't on all last week and I wasn't on a stream this week. I knew that it was going to get pushed back and I'm like, I got to commit. Got to commit. And also, you guys joining the stream always makes it fun. Part of the grind and determination is hanging out with the Horde. So... you guys, oh god, the fuck, man, extra fast and mighted, Jesus, dude, tree lurkers, man, they're one of the ones that ripped me. If you guys remember, I blind teleported into a hut and I slanted smack center mass in an elite tree lurker pack, cold fire enchanted mana burn, and I was fucking nuked in less than 2 ticks. It was just, I couldn't even react. My brain couldn't even process and compute how fast that happened. It's terrible luck, because at least if I didn't land center mass and I had a little bit of a time to either save an exit, juve something, I would have had a little bit of time to react, but nope. That was a brutal rip, dude. That one sucked. All right, let's get key. Oh, all right. All right. This is the last. Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go do some Pindles on her. Let's get amp off first. Okay, we are at 75%, so we're on our way to 94 on the Sork. Din is 98. Barb hit 86 tonight. Pretty sure the Javzon is also sitting at 93, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she can slam really nice, but she's around 157 magic fine, which is not terrible. Because at this rate, the wand's going to run, the base check has to hit, and the quality check has to hit. So at this point, it's the will of the gods anyways. As we just saw, my Horker has 414% magic fine, and that clearly didn't fucking matter. Did not remotely matter when that magic on her dropped. That was just tough luck. Tough luck. How much MF1 needs is always a sticking subject, but I agree most people... Oh, yeah. I was just going to say that's exactly how I believe. Find the inflection point before you become inefficient or a point of degradation, right? If it's impacting your kill speed and your games per hour too much, well, then you have too much MF. But I think for me, 3,350 is the sweet spot, because I always find for most characters that when you get to 3,350 where you can, that kind of balances kill speed games per hour with the right amount of MF curve, you know, unique MF specifically. So yeah, but yeah, I'm with you. I get it, man. Some people like the 600, the 700%. That's their prerogative. They like to kind of push that. But I always have to remind people, MF has no bearing on the base check. The base check in the game happens before quality modifiers, before MF, etc. So your MF has no influence over the game picking your item as a base check. So, you know, go nuts if you want to go to 600. But for me, it's not my cup of tea, man. Now, the Horker, that's different, man. Horkers are kind of built that way, but even my Horker only has 414. I'm not going the Scolders route. I don't have the Nick on right now. So, but again, like, sure, in that particular case, that's where that hurts, right? Because when we had that Unearthed Wand tonight, I know Smalps was fucking with me that he's like, oh, War, if you had 1% more. But he's not wrong, though, guys, because what if it was 450? What if it was 500 that I had, right? Anything's possible, right? But, you know, I don't really beat myself up on that stuff. Zero. Dude, raw dogging it. That's just a savage grail. 0 MF grail. Good lord. That's savage, man. I actually, as much as like Thresh Socket is kind of easy to run, I think his chances to drop web, if I remember correctly, are actually worse than Snapship and Pindle. There really isn't a need to run Thresh Socket outside of just, hey, man, random zones. And that's kind of the belief. Does the seed matter? You know, does where you run matter, etc.? I just think it's good to have different zones being run, the randomized nature of item generation, because you just never know. Or kind of dynamic in sequential areas and zones he runs, just hypothetically. Thesis is the better your chances. Virgins of averages. All right, let's go run pit. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. She's straight across. Yeah. I forget. What map is this? Okay, right. Amy. Yeah, I mean, if we got a self-wheeled Nova on her, I mean, she would cook. She would absolutely cook. But, you know, I do like the idea of running the Zon, because the Zon will be able to do Bail much faster with Charge Strike. And Bail is a good place for Web as well. So, but I would only run him more if I had the, if I specifically had the Infinity. These are a mod pack that's available in my Discord. It's some of them are public from Nexus mods. Some of these are custom and my own, but I made them publicly available. So, you know, it's mostly like loot filter stuff, some visual quality of life kind of adjustments. It also includes Ancient Grimoire here, which is like Ariat Summit, basically. It's really convenient. So think about, you know, everything Ariat Summit you could possibly imagine, all your crafting formulas, like everything here. You can kind of download this separately from my mod pack, but it's also part of my mod packs if you don't want to have to download it separately, which is nice. So yeah, they're pretty cool, man. A lot of them are a big plus. I mean, I used to play very purist, very vanilla, but yeah, reimagined and remodded. Yeah, a lot of people think that I'm playing reimagined or remodded when they see certain things, and I'm like, nope, playing vanilla. It's just my mod pack. Just big father figure, his beam of lights. So, here. All right, what time is it? 9:34. Okay, guys. Oh, 9:35. All right, so we got 25 minutes until TZ City of Damned. So how about this, guys? I'm going to run my stream for probably about another hour. I am going to get off at 10:30. Got an early day of sports with the kiddos tomorrow. Also getting a little tired already. I had to force myself on the stream tonight. Grind it out. Kill some demons, drop some items, find that web. So that's when we'll pretty much get on the hammered in. So we'll stick between the Sork and the Barb for now. And then we'll get on the hammer in to close the stream, and we're going to run him on TZ City Damned. I have not run City Damned in a minute, so look forward to it. Where are the elites at, dude? I mean, to be honest, I really wouldn't be upset if it was Eth, because, I mean, obviously, if you were ever doing an Eth Grail, I mean, that's you know, one of the hardest things to obviously find. Now, I'm obviously not doing an Eth Grail, but, you know, if I was, my goodness. And yes, there are no souls there in code. That is correct. Now, Plains of Despair is TZ'd, but, I mean, technically, again, I do need high runes, so some value, I suppose, in going to Plains TZ'd. But yeah, I'm going to focus on probably City of the Damned. Let's go elite sniping. E1. Archon. I do have 3 Mangs on this Grail. That would have been a funny 4th. Oh my. Ooh, magic item. Man, we are not hitting the quality check. She does only have 157 MF, and there you go. Picked me on the diadem and got me on the Archon staff. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in over on Twitch and YouTube. Happy Friday, happy 26. We are continuing our hunt for my final hardcore grail item, Unearthed Wand, heard around the world, aka Death's Web. We did actually hork a magic unearthed tonight, earlier in the stream, over in the pit on the barb. And we got just about less than an hour on the stream, guys. So we're going to be focusing here for a little bit of zones, just random slamming. And then the next TZ specifically is City of the Damned over Act 4. So we're going to jump on the Hammerden, finish up with Lance. See if we can't end this grail tonight. Everybody joins the stream. Tonight's the night. Yes, tonight is the night. Got to stay positive. Got to stay optimistic. Got to stay with convictions. Eye on the prize. Oof. All right, what are we, 93? What are we, closing in just over 75? Obviously, experience penalty at this point, also with those being only 5, so but that's not why we're running her right now. Not worried about XP, worried about drops. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't disagree with you there, Admiral. Yeah, I mean, oh, bro, damn. Look at that. Second magic diadem in 3 runs. Wowza. The game wants to drop me a Griffin right now. It's telling me something. Oh, you know what I forgot? I just realized that this is supposed to be here. Sorry. This is where this was. That's why that small charm was in there. Ah, my LR is maxed. There we go. My first Griffs was anti-perfect. I'm pretty sure I have a 2014 that we have found on here. Found some pretty decent Griffs, but definitely some shitty Griffs as well. But yeah, I've been very fortunate with my Griffin's rolls on this Grail. I also have a 2019 2 Crown of Ages, 1-off perfect. 30-15-2 being perfect. Yeah, we've had some pretty fun rolls at times. And then we also have what's called the War Roll, which is the terrible bricks, especially on the Rune Word rolls. Usually provides pretty fun entertainment for the crew when I roll Rune Words on stream. Please, up here? Wait, what? Oh. All right, guys, over on Twitch and YouTube, please type in the chat. We got 17 minutes left until I get over to my Hammerden. What do you want me to do in the final 17 minutes? Do you want me to do Horks and Pindle, or do you want me to go back on the Hork and Pits? Okay, we're going to talk about Barb. Okay, so type Pindle or type Pits. We're talking about the Barbarian right now. Everybody on Twitch and YouTube is here at the keyboard. Type Pit or Pindle. Let's see what we got in the chat. Even if it's a couple of you, whatever gets the most, we are going to go with. All right, Coach, Pindle. Ooh, Fatherson with Pit. Uh-oh, we need some tie breaks. Pit OG. All right, we got 2 for Pit. Another minute. I have a love-hate relationship with Pindle, as you guys know. I talk about it on stream all the time. But he isn't necessarily evil, but still love-hate relationship. Purge. All right. All right, at the conclusion of this run, we're going to see where we're at. Right now, we got 2 votes for Pits. We got 1 for Pindle. Let's see where we go here in the next seconds. It's funny. I feel like everybody hates Pindle, including myself. I know Shady hates Pindle as well. Ooh, kind of cute. Ooh, actually, that is kind of cute. Whoa, actually, wait. Let me take a closer look at that. Ooh, I had to kind of look at the number. That's interesting right there, guys. Because that's 71 AR plus the dex, replen 9, all res 10, half restoration. I mean, for level 48, that's actually not half bad. Obviously, for a melee character, though, get a little bit of replen tick. Nice AR boost plus 10 all res. Not going to keep it, though. Really no applicable use case that I'm probably going to go for. All right, guys, let's get over to Pit. We're going to finish the next 15 minutes back on the Berserker, and then we're going to jump over on the Hammerden, and we will run TZ City the Damned when it pops up for the end of the stream. Up, down. Yep, okay. All right, let's see if we can't pop that web. Right. Archers. What's up, Bloody Moo? I found a D-Web, my first ever from TZ Andy a few days ago. Nice, nice. Yeah, I've run a decent amount of TZ Andy and maps when I can run them, and as you can imagine, as you should with TZs when you can hit them, but yet no luck with Web. What armor am I wearing on Barb? There's my Barb. Mostly up to date. Obviously, I got to update a little bit. I'm running Hustle. I like Hustle on Hardcore for a variety of reasons. It also afforded me to roll Amaras instead of High Lords because I hit the IS breakpoints, which is nice. So it gives me a little bit of survivability balance on Hardcore with the Amaras plus the Hustle. I do have an Enigma. My Enigma is just on my Hammerden, and sure, I could run it interchangeably, but to be honest, I don't really see a lot of value running. I don't think Enigma is a necessity on a Horker by any means, especially in Hardcore. I mean, sure, you can go a little bit faster, but to be honest, like, I already have 414 MF, right? So the way I kind of look at it is that, I mean, that's quite a bit. And he runs very smoothly, as you guys have seen him. I run him all the time on my stream, so did a little theory crafting with my boy Shadow, and we landed on Hustle. You left it unidentified. Respect, Bloody. I like that. Yeah, Hustle's nice because you get the faster run walk, you get the 40 IAS. I hit the 34 bottom breakpoint on the Grief on the glove side. right? You get evade, a little bit of dexterity, you get the all res there. So the 10 res here, plus the 26 here, plus the additional skill over High Lords gave me some flexibility in the build archetype. Obviously, we got our nice little 6-isted phase blade here. So yeah, I like the setup. Look, if I could roll another Enigma, would I do an Enigma? Probably. But yeah, anywho. I respect the unidentified, man. I feel like when you find that trophy I demand for you, I think it's definitely nice to keep things identified, man. I respect that. Good looks, brother. Favorite barb is Pitts as a singer. Yeah, man. Singer echo barbs, man. Always a lot of fun. I love barbs in general. I do really enjoy playing them quite a bit, honestly. I miss the LOD Lancer barbs, man. Those were some fun. Those were a lot of fun, man. Lancer barbs, two-handers. Come on, come here. Come on, come on, come on. Come here. Come on now. Don't hide in your pack. Thank you. Bop, 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 bop. I mean, to be honest, I don't really... This is one of my first Horkers I've made in ages when I leveled them up. Like, I got encouragement from my crew to make the Horker to help finish the Grail to find Web. I don't play Horkers very much. I mean, I like barbs. I like throw barbs. I like Frenzy. There's obviously Conks. I mean, Zerg, and we want to cut it up. But I just never really did Horking too much as a concentration. But he's a lot of fun. I got to admit it. I've definitely enjoyed him. I mean, I have played them before, just not that frequently. Good. Look at this fucking room. Oh, my. Let's go find him. All right, but we got Holy Freeze down here. They were. All right, guys, 10 minutes left of Pit, Zerkin, and Horking, and then we're going to finish the stream. Final 30 minutes of that stream will be over on our Hammered In, which we have not played tonight. And we are going to get ready for TZ. Pretty sure, again, it is City of the Damned when I checked Mysterios earlier. See? Yeah, I really like Stony Tomb instead of Ancient Tunnels. I found that it somewhat, to me, displaced Ancient Tunnels from LOD because Stony Tomb is so good for Cold Sorks. And it's a great wing T map. Obviously, you have the Sparkly. You have Creeping Feature as a super unique on level 2. So I get the nostalgia of running Ancient Tunnels. Like, I definitely would run there a lot as well. But I just think that Stony Tomb is so superior at this point. Especially now that they made it an 85 area in D2R. So once they made it an 85 for me, I basically preempted Ancient Tunnels to the curb for my Cold Sork runs. Focused a lot on Stony Tomb. Easy to find, mobility friendly, basic wing T map, good elite density, the Sparkly, like I said, you got the super unique and creeping features, so really solid spot. Oh, that's where you found Cranium Basher? Did you get it off creeping feature, or did you just get it off a random elite pack? Dude, it's so funny. So many people ask what mod I'm using. I feel like I gotta have like I gotta do like a hotkey. I feel like I gotta do a canned response. This is, so just to be clear, as I've been explaining to a few others, this is still vanilla D2R. This is not reimagined, remodded, or any other game. This is just a basically data mod pack, my loot filter, a couple other things included in it that are custom. But yep, it is vanilla D2. Sorry, D2R specifically. So nothing custom about the game itself, just the basically loot filter on top of some other stuff. Oh no, you're not wrong, Admiral. I mean, obviously it's a great cold friendly zone. I play a lot of Cold Sorks. These guys know I love Cold Sorks. It's my favorite type of sorceress. Yeah, Bloody. It's available in my Discord here. I'll drop the link for you. Again, anybody's always welcome in our Discord community in general. We got it is on GitHub, by the way. Yeah, we have a couple things. So you can get it in my Discord. All my custom Grail tracker, my custom mod packs, like anything that we've made, I've made publicly available in my Discord. We got a great little community as well. All right, Coach. Good night, brother. I know you're up late across the pond in EU, man. But yeah, there is a GitHub. If Shadow's still here, who helped me kind of get this together as well and do the custom stuff. I think I don't remember if we outright. Sorry, I take that back. The download files are in the Discord, but he did, I believe, do a mini GitHub where we did actually make a public text or readme so people could see. I forget exactly what we did, but I believe he did put something there in GitHub. I just can't remember exactly. It's been a while. But yes, a lot of people have grabbed my mod pack from my streams. Dude. I would say I get that question 3 to 5 times a stream. A lot of people are very satisfied. So basically, some of this is from Nexus mods, and we kind of call out, you know, the appropriate ownership of who made the Nexus mods. Some of these are stuff that we made, and so basically the mod pack, of course, is a combination. There's a lot of different versions, by the way, so when you get into Wars mods in the Discord, just make sure you see what mod pack and version it is. And I kind of call out, you know, what's included, what's different between them, because there are some nuances between all of them. So, and we wanted to give people the choice based on what they felt like was most optimal for their gameplay experience and not force them into only a singular lane. So I use a specific one that I made available, but there's also like multiple thing in there. So yeah, if you ever want anything from the Discord, if you have any questions, there's a mod chat in there. Happy to help if you ever run into any issues. Man, look at all of us old ass D2 players, man. Everybody's getting tired, going to sleep. I think Roma dropped a while ago. He's got work at 7. Coach is across the pond getting tired. Your boy here's getting tired. That's why I'm getting off in about 30 minutes. Got to take a bunch of kids to sports in the morning. Always like to decompress from streams, watch a little Netflix, something. Yo, and Ondals. +4, or a +2 brick? All right, middle ground. It's a little +3 Ondals. Oh, no fucking way. We just popped. Was it Oom's Lament? Yeah, I was gonna say we just horked Oom's. Man, that's savage. So we horked an Unearthed Wand, and now I actually did hork another wand. Fortunately, Oom's Lament. Not what we need. I love the oof there. The reason it's an oof is that the game rolled the wand table. It just didn't roll the wand that we need. The Unearthed. I don't know, man. Maybe the universe, the ether is telling us something, guys. It's telling us that we're encroaching. We're getting close. The goal is to finish this by 600 hours. We got to get very lucky for that to happen. But I would love to wrap this by 600 hours. So maybe this is the RNG coming to my aid here. But this stream is not over, man. We got TZ City of Damned coming up, dude. Yo, Tactical Nuke joining the stream. What's up, Brad? Happy Friday, brother. What's going on? Yeah, no problem, buddy. And again, welcome to stay. We got a nice little community there. You know, most Discords get a little bit busier when the ARPG season cycles pick back up. So, but if you want to dip out and you wanted to grab the mod pack, totally cool, brother, man. Up to you. I know Discord is not everybody's cup of tea, but we got a bunch of guys that are in my Discord, join these streams all the time. Great community, good knowledgeable ARPG player base in there. So, but we love newcomers, man. Love welcoming people to the Horde. In case you're wondering, the Horde is what we call my community. A couple of my guys incepted that name a while ago, had a nice ring to it, stuck. So ever since then, it's War's Horde. When I say welcome to the Horde, that's what we're referring to. So Brad, did you not start your Grail because you wanted to do the Grail race with me? I'm definitely compelled to do the Grail race, but the problem is I only play so much during the week. And I feel like you'd be able to outplay me on an hourly basis, so it wouldn't really be easy for me to kind of catch up to you. Plus, obviously, I'm focused on getting this bad boy done for anything else anyways. So, yep. Actually, Brad, who just joined over on Twitch, he's actually one of our telly captains. So, yeah, when we've actually assembled our hardcore team and we've done races, there have been times where we've been the top 3 on back-to-back ladders. I'm the first to kill Hellbale in about 3 hours. three and a half, but our best time was 3 hours or just south of 3 hours. So we've done a pretty good job. But yeah, I mean, you know, we're obviously, you know, Gymnasium and some of those speed runners on hardcore, I think they've done it in like an hour and 58 or 57 minutes. Or actually, now that I think about it, their record was actually displaced by one of our community members, RVI, and his crew, MQT, and a few others. They actually beat Gymnasium by a couple minutes. I think the record's now 156 or 155 for hardcore. So Bloody, you were a hardcore player? Or are you softcore? Yeah, and obviously, yeah, I mean, Jim, Kano, any of those guys that are obviously speedrunners, I mean, obviously they, Gotenheim, I mean, they practice quite a bit, so, you know, that's their kind of specialty. Softcore, got it. Honestly, man, it's never, you know, it's not worth comparing yourself, and not suggesting you are. Like, I would never compare myself to speedrunners, right? It's just more about having fun, man. It's being there with the homies, with the crew, enjoying the grind, enjoying a clean slate playthrough experience. Like, so just so you know, like, I'm mainly an online player. The only reason I started playing offline was just for this Grail. So every season, I still have made a character. So every season, I think I've only skipped one season. So like most of every season, I still have all my characters still alive. So yeah, I mean, when you see my login page and I'm actually getting moving, I still have most of them there. So, you know, but the thing is, hardcore non-ladder is pretty much a virtually non-existent community outside of Stoff if he's still here. So, you know, most of the hardcore community do reset and play ladder. So I have all my characters just rotting and sitting there and a lot of GG gear, but I mean, I don't really ever play hardcore non-ladder. If I'm going to play hardcore, I'll just do ladder outside of my Grail, of course. Oh, there we go. City of the Damned. Okay, let's finish this up here. Pop. All right, we're going to get over on the Den, and let's go to City of the Damned. Yeah, so if you guys look right here, so here's Obsession from Season 12. You can see all my guys here. I made a Frost Maiden. There's Vader, Oaks, Marquis, Eulogy. That was our classic. Parabellum, War of the Wise, Nephilim, Artifact. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit from other seasons there. All right, let's get on Lance. All right, so we're here. Oh, right. We got to get the combat skilly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. What am I going to take off here? Okay, so that's a plain combat. I mean, technically, the combat's going to do better than the auras, but that's just a plain. Here, let me see. Okay, let's do a quick test. Okay, so my hammers right now are 12k. Take any plain. Okay. I go that here. Probably just gonna go here. FOH in the pits. Oh yeah, dude. Especially with the changes in D2R, it's pretty awesome. And then also the hybrid hammers Fodins are really nice. So when you do a hybrid, you have around 5k hammer damage. So hybrid Fodins with hammers is really nice. So you wanted to do cows, you wanted to obviously do animal areas. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, foe is very fun. I've had my fair share of Fodins as well. All right, I have not been on this map yet. We're going to go elite sniping here, so we got to go see where the spawns are going to be. Where are the elite spawns? There's one. All right. For the elites, look for the elites. Elite snipes. Elites. Go. Amps. I mean, I could go over to Plains of Despair if we want, but I don't really run City of Damned often, if at all, so I kind of want to run City of Damned. I like the idea here. All right, that's where Plains is. Oh, we got a big pack here. Oh, there are the elites. I could see here. All right. Let's go see if we got souls over there, because why not? Mainly going to focus on City of the Damned, but I'll run a quick souls. Let's see. Okay, no souls on this one. Okay. Where are you, Izzy? Where are you at? For the green ring. Where are you, Izzy? There we go. Smoked. No, it's City of the Damned, and oh wait. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't even paying attention. Correct. That was pointless. It is River City. Good call. I forgot that it's outer and plains that are connected. That's right. Kind of seems all silly, dude. I know Shadow talks a lot about it. They should just tease you the whole act. I would definitely be a fan. It's easy to axe, homie. Hey, man. There's a lot of TZs, dude. They should just atomically link all sub-levels, dude. It's fucking open fields, man. Yeah, Izzy was way too easy there. That's what I was like, I mean, I know it's P1 because I'm elite sniping, but obviously it was... Fuck. Alright, only because I need high runes, and I know it's obviously P1, but I'll kill some finger mages, because why not? Oh, I love the glass, dude. So much fun with the stained glass. Going back into old school, man. Alright, we'll go into river. Mephisto. Come to Papa. Get crowd control. Alright, Pasta, where are you? Let's see what top on this turn. Yes. Actually, that's a really good seed right there now that I think about it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So, he's literally right on the stairs, which is great. So I will basically clear city, and then I'll just go down there and pop him. That's a nice little seed, actually, where he is. Very nice. I like that. Like it a lot. mean, I don't run these TZs often. Mainly because obviously I try to schedule my streams around, you know, as good a TZs as I can, because obviously working full time can't always, you know, hit the good TZs all the time. So you got to take them when you can get them. What's up, Smalps? You just crafted about 30 Emmys and nothing. Rick, no dice. Gonna pour one out for you, brother. Or what were you going for? Was this for your druid, or what specifically were you looking for? Or just any craft in general, anything worth value, or just the thrill of crafting in general, which is always a plus. Add a bunch of mats and free up space. Yeah, respect. I get that. Yeah, sometimes I'm in a crafting mood. Like I used to pick up mats a lot more aggressively, and then I feel like I just stopped. But I do like crafting, man. It's like with gambling, you know, it just makes the game, the experience just unique, fun. Do something a little bit different. Speaking of mats and crafting, caster Emmys, raw rune. Why not? I'll pick it up. Come on, Lance. Oh, what is... Oh, my goodness. Look at this beaut. Hell yeah. Holy shit with the charm, brother. Hot fucking damn right there, boys and girls. That's a perfect 10. Pretty sure 76 is max on this charm, I believe. Right, Brad? 75, 76? Wow. That is a gorgeous charm. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty. Isn't it 10, 76, 45? Wow. Oh my goodness. Mother of God, dude. Whew. That's a beautiful charm, brother. Yep. We're going to screenshot this bad boy. That's going in the trophy room in the Discord. Oh, yes. Forget the D-Web. If it was a soft... Yeah, dude, I know. The value on this thing, softcore non-ladder for dueling. I mean, honestly, probably going to put this bad boy actually over on the Pit Zerker. That thing's fucking beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, definitely from a crafting perspective, no doubt. Not crafting, excuse me, sorry, just I'm getting tired. Trading. Can't speak tonight. That's a nice little market chime. Oh, yeah. Find of the night. That might be find of the month. I mean, to be fair, the last stream we did get this too. We got the 35 combat as well. So I've been getting really lucky with some charms lately. So Yeah, man. We do like Smalps. He's good people. Respect Smalps, man. Ew. Catcher. On F. Here. That's a season changer if you find that online. Yeah. Yep. I can't disagree with you guys there. It's a cute little charm right there. Ha! Sacred armor. Nice. Good old sacred. There was a unique back here, was it? Hold on, let me go drop this in the trophy room part of the Discord right now. Trophy room. Let's go post that up there. It's very worthy. Yep, just dropped it over in the trophy room of the Discord, man. Let's go. Right, all right, all right. On elites, drop some unearthed wands. Let's go. Come on. Where you at? Be shy. Guess on. There we go. Amps. Some XP quick while we can without losing it. I'll watch some TV and get some rest. All good, brother. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be getting off shortly anyways, so all good, man. I appreciate you joining the stream, Bloody. Great to have you around, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'm probably not streaming again until next week, but I post my schedules in the Discord, so if you stick around, man, we'll see you then. But otherwise, enjoy the mod pack. Cheers. There. All right. Got it. Bang. Rune, another good mat for crafting. I'm gonna pick anything up. I'm gonna go with Rawls. I don't mind getting the XP too. So we just ticked over 20. We're 98 on this guy. Again, it'd be nice to hit 99 on him, but honestly, hopefully I find the web well before hitting 99. But I'll take it. Take the XP. Obviously, this is P1 Elite Snipes. So we're not pushing for XP right now. Otherwise, of course, we'd be running P7, P8. Oh, there's just something about Chaos Sanctuary and River, man. Just love this area, dude. So much fun to run. Come on, Unearthed Wand, Death Web, man. We've been focused. We've been grinding. What is it? What do we got? 573 hours, gentlemen. Boys and girls, Horde. Got to get this web and stop this clock. Put this Bible and journal to rest. Put this in the vault and move on to the next thing. Move on to the next story, the next chapter, the next challenge. Been waiting for a long time to say I completed a hardcore grail, man, and we're just sitting here patiently waiting. We are right here in the end game. River. Oh. Him. It's like hiding in pockets in City of the Damned. I think you gotta go like look for the corners and the crevices in order to find the elites. Ran over to me. All right, guys, 10:22 closing in. Whew. Yeah, I got to try to take a look at the TZ rotations next week, balance work schedule, kid schedule, see what the TZs are looking like, see if we can't get 2 more streams next week. Yeah, these last 2 weeks were really busy, work travel picking up. So it's the first stream in like 10 or 14 days. First gameplay, as you guys mostly know. When I'm streaming is when I'm playing. I'm generally not playing outside of streams. So I like trying to fit in 2 streams a week to try to kind of continue to chip away at this thing and just kind of count the clock down, get to victory. Game plan, brothers. Two shape-shifting replen all res 24 MF level 30. That would be cute for a progression Emmy, especially if you were Fury. There. Very nice. Very cute. No need on this Grail. So got to check what self-wheeled infinity bases I might have, any ethereal ones that are going to be interesting. Got to go check all my old fuels. I haven't really had a chance to kind of scour through them. So anytime I'm seeing those bases that I might want to make the infinity in when we get the right rune, it's there. Still trying to pay attention to bases. Under 74 flame rift. City, bring me home. Let's finish strong. Let's finish strong. Wand, not the one that we need. Path here. All right, Horde, YouTube, Twitch, that is it for the night. Your boy's getting a little bit tired here. I appreciate you guys tuning in, everybody. YouTube, happy Friday, happy 26th. The Grail hunt continues. We did not find the web tonight, but we found some really ridiculous charms that beautiful 10 max, 72 AR, perfect 45 life, and that combat 35 life that we did find a couple days ago that I forgot to show off on stream. But great to meet a lot of you guys for the first time. Appreciate you tuning in. Smalps, always a pleasure to hang out. Fatherson, Admiral, thank you for that follow over on Twitch. We appreciate you. Shadow, I think you had to jump out, but thank you for that resub over on Twitch as well. But gentlemen, we have a great football Sunday. We got the divisional matchups all day through tomorrow and Sunday night, so I will not be streaming Saturday or Sunday. I will be watching those games the next 2 nights because I love some ball. But otherwise, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend upcoming. Be on the lookout for my streams next week. Not sure yet when I'm going to go live. I will let you guys know. But appreciate you guys. And yeah, be well, man. Give me some positive vibes. Dream about the Unearthed Wand. Give me all the RNG. Pay it forward. Help your boy out. But I'll see you guys soon, man. Cheers, crew.